What if I told you that everything you know about streaming is about to become completely obsolete? Apple is working on something so revolutionary, so game-changing, that every other streaming device will feel like a flip phone compared to a smartphone. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why the Apple TV 4K 2026 might be the last streaming device you ever need to buy. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine sitting on your couch, and your TV knows exactly what you want to watch before you even say a word. Imagine graphics so real that you forget you're looking at a screen. Imagine a device so intelligent that it learns your habits, predicts your mood, and creates a viewing experience tailored specifically to you. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is what Apple is building right now, behind closed doors, in their most secretive labs. But here's where things get really interesting. The current Apple TV 4K is already impressive, right? Wrong. Compared to what's coming, the current model is practically ancient technology. Apple has been quietly acquiring artificial intelligence companies, hiring the best chip engineers on the planet, and filing patents that hint at features nobody saw coming. And today, I'm going to reveal everything we know, everything that's been leaked, and everything that industry insiders are whispering about. Let's talk about the brain of this device first, because this is where Apple is about to shock everyone. The next generation chip rumored to power the Apple TV 4K 2026 isn't just faster. It's a completely different beast altogether. We're talking about processing power that rivals some gaming consoles. We're talking about a neural engine so advanced that it can upscale any content to 8K resolution in real time. I mean any content, even that old home video from 1995. The chip will analyze every single frame, predict what details should be there, and fill them in with stunning accuracy. But processing power is just the beginning. What Apple is doing with artificial intelligence inside this device will fundamentally change how you interact with your television. Picture this scenario. You come home after a long, exhausting day at work. You slump onto your couch. You don't want to scroll through endless menus. You don't want to search for something to watch. You just want to relax. The Apple TV 4K 2026 will sense this. Through a combination of time patterns, viewing history, and yes, even the tone of your voice if you speak to it, the device will understand your current state and immediately suggest the perfect content for that exact moment. Feeling stressed? Here's a calming nature documentary. Had a great day and want to celebrate? Here's that action movie you've been meaning to watch. This isn't just recommendation. This is anticipation. Now let me tell you something that most people don't realize about Apple's strategy here. They're not just building a streaming box. They're building the central hub of your entire smart home ecosystem. Every Apple device you own will communicate through this. Your iPhone, your iPad, your Apple Watch, your HomePods, your future Apple smart home devices, they'll all work together with the Apple TV at the center. And the 2026 model is rumored to take this integration to an entirely new level. Imagine walking into your living room. Your Apple Watch detects your presence and tells the Apple TV you've arrived. The TV turns on automatically. The lights adjust to your preferred setting. Your favorite playlist starts playing softly in the background. And on the screen, you see a personalized dashboard showing you everything you need, your calendar for tomorrow, the weather, any notifications you missed, and of course, content recommendations waiting for you. All of this happens in seconds, without you lifting a finger, without saying a single word. But here's where I need to tell you about something that's generating massive excitement in tech circles. Gaming. Apple has been investing billions of dollars into gaming, and the Apple TV 4K 2026 is going to be their Trojan horse into the living room gaming market. The processing power I mentioned earlier isn't just for streaming. It's designed to handle console-quality games. We're talking about ray tracing, we're talking about high frame rates, we're talking about graphics that will make you question whether you even need a dedicated gaming console anymore. And Apple Arcade is about to get a serious upgrade to match. Sources suggest that Apple is in talks with major game studios to bring exclusive, high-budget titles to their platform. Imagine playing games that look and feel like PlayStation or Xbox quality, but they're exclusive to Apple devices. This isn't just about casual mobile games anymore. Apple is coming for the hardcore gaming market, and the 2026 Apple TV is their weapon of choice. Let me shift gears and talk about something that will affect every single person who buys this device. The remote. Yes, the remote. I know what you're thinking. How exciting can a remote be? But Apple has completely reimagined what a remote should do. The new Siri remote rumored for the 2026 model will feature a small touch display. Not a full screen, but a subtle, elegant display that shows contextual information. When you're watching a movie, it might show playback controls. When you're gaming, it could show game-specific buttons. When you're browsing, it becomes a miniature trackpad with visual feedback. This sounds like a small change, but it transforms the entire user experience. And Siri itself is getting a massive upgrade. Apple's investment in large language models means that the Siri on your Apple TV 2026 won't just understand commands. It will understand context, it will understand nuance, it will understand conversational requests. You won't say, "Play action movies" anymore. You'll say, "I'm in the mood for something like that movie we watched last month, the one with the car chases, but not too violent because the kids might walk in." And Siri will understand exactly what you mean. This is the future of voice interaction, and it's coming to your living room. Now I have to address something that Apple critics always bring up: the price. Yes, Apple products are expensive. Yes, the Apple TV has always been pricier than competitors. But here's what those critics miss. They focus on the upfront cost and ignore the long-term value. Apple TV devices receive software updates for years and years. They maintain their performance. They don't slow down. They don't become obsolete as quickly. When you calculate the cost per year of ownership, Apple TV actually becomes incredibly competitive. And the 2026 model is rumored to push this even further, with hardware designed to remain relevant for potentially a decade of use. But let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: privacy. In a world where every smart device is collecting your data, selling your information, and tracking your every move, Apple stands apart. The Apple TV 4K 2026 will process most of its artificial intelligence tasks directly on the device itself. Your viewing habits, your preferences, your personal data, it stays on your device. It doesn't get uploaded to servers. It doesn't get sold to advertisers. In an age where privacy is becoming increasingly rare, this alone is a massive selling point. Here's something that's going to surprise a lot of people. Apple is reportedly working on spatial audio features for the Apple TV that don't require AirPods or HomePods. Using advanced speaker technology built into future Apple displays, or potentially into the Apple TV device itself, they're working on creating immersive three-dimensional sound using just the speakers in your room. The device would analyze your room's acoustics, understand where you're sitting, and adjust the audio output to create a surround sound experience without surround sound speakers. If they pull this off, it will revolutionize home audio. Let me tell you why the timing of this release is so critical. We're at an inflection point in home entertainment. Streaming services are maturing. Smart home technology is becoming mainstream. Artificial intelligence is advancing at an unprecedented rate. The company that can tie all of these threads together, that can create a seamless, integrated experience, will dominate the next decade of home entertainment. And Apple is positioning the 2026 Apple TV to be exactly that device. They're not just iterating. They're not just adding small improvements. They're reimagining what a streaming device can be. Consider this. 5 years ago, could you have imagined that your phone would unlock your car, that your watch would monitor your heart health, that your earbuds would translate languages in real time? Apple has consistently pushed boundaries that we didn't even know existed. The Apple TV has been their most underrated product for years. But the 2026 model feels like the moment Apple finally unleashes its full vision for what this device can become. Now I want to leave you with this thought. The living room is the last frontier of technology integration. Your pocket has the iPhone. Your wrist has the Apple Watch. Your ears have the AirPods. But your living room, the place where your family gathers, where you relax, where you entertain, this space is still fragmented. Different devices, different remotes, different ecosystems, all fighting for attention. Apple sees this chaos as an opportunity. The Apple TV 4K 2026 is designed to bring order to this chaos, to become the single device that controls, connects, and coordinates everything in your living space. The question isn't whether the Apple TV 4K 2026 will be impressive. It will be. The question is whether you're ready for the future it represents. A future where your technology anticipates your needs, where your devices work together seamlessly, where your living room becomes as smart and integrated as the phone in your pocket. That future is coming, and it's coming sooner than you think.